and this is what happened to me, and this my son is going through this.
Encouraging.
It was encouraging, but I hate to say that's not what I was looking for, but it was. Sometimes you just feel like you're so overwhelmed, and so much weight is on your shoulders, and people don't ever think who is given to the giver. Who is given to the giver? I even had a tarot card reading the other day, and I only did it because I knew really where she was coming from with it, because I wouldn't have sit down and done it.
Right.
And she said the same thing. It's the same exact thing. And she came from a place of a Christian. And it was crazy to me because I don't ever pick and choose boxes to put myself in. I just have a faith, and I know what it is, and I don't ever waver from it. But it's definitely, the signs were there. And all this stuff that is happening to me is not by chance. I've worked for it, but it also was given to me. So in all of this, it really, you know, and still with all the good, you still got to go through the turmoil.
But I've learned that it has made me personally very much stronger. I don't have it all, and I don't know it all, but I have learned so much more from going through all the things that I have gone through. And we're talking about faith over everything. And something in you had to believe. When you don't have nothing else, you have to have faith. You got to believe, you know. And some of you say, well, I don't have faith. I don't know. You had to. For you to attain anything you have of significance in your life, you had to believe you were going to get there. Point blank. Something you had to believe it.
That's what the young lady that I did the tarot, she said, write down what you want. Start writing down what you want. And I was always a list maker. I mean, something as being so young, when I said I want the first job I ever wanted to have, I got that job. And through time, I've always realized if you say something long enough, it's going to come. It will. Because then you will start welcoming people and situations in your life that get you to that point. Like I said, that's honestly a lot of the things that I've been able to do. That's how it got there. I said it, and I started saying it to the point where I said it out loud, and somebody heard it and took heed to it, and it came into being.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at a point in my life where, you know how when you're a little kid, you imagine certain things for yourself. So, you know, I'd be the one in the bathroom with the comb or brush and pretending like I'm talking to people and stuff like that.
You did sermons in the bathroom?
I did sermons. I played
Them
church.
bathrooms be getting there.
Oh, I played church. Like when I was acting like I had all my little stuffed animals set up.
I have real little cousins that I made.
See, I was my only. I had that too. Well, I had one experience like that, but because it was mainly me, I grew up as a only child, even though I have siblings, but I'm significantly younger than them. So I would set up my little stuffed animals. They'd be the church, and I'd be preaching to them, or either they were the choir. One of the two. But I imagined certain things for me growing up, but then a whole lot of craziness happened in between, and I kind of lost sight of that. But then getting to this point in my life, those things are being brought back to my remembrance, and I'm starting to believe it more, and things are opening up. Like, I'm getting invited to events to, be a spokesperson, opportunities to speak here and do that. And, and it's because at some point I believed. I started to believe those things, when I was a child. When you're a child, you're so innocent. You're so innocent. So you believe anything. I know, well, we're talking about a generation. I know. But